Hi there, Internet. I'm Polar the Polar Bear, and welcome to another episode of Polar Bear Plays. We are. Oh, excuse me. Oh, goodness. We are playing Amnesia, a machine for pigs. And we are chasing some odd thing that was in my bed. Always felt these games were very Lovecraftian. Just with the, like, they always seem to have unearthed some ancient horror somewhere. You know, like the first one was like they found something in a weird temple in Egypt, and this one seems to be about roughly the same thing. Yeah, sounds good. I do not sprechen the Deutsch, so I have no idea what any of that said. If someone who does sprechen the Deutsch wants to let me know in the comments down below. I thought that rug there was the thing. Maybe in here now? Still can't get through there. Okay, so back here maybe? Looks like there still isn't really anything back here of note. So I wonder... Nothing outside. So now I'm just trying to figure out where that creepy crawly went. Which... I seem to have infinite oil and infinite sprint. Maybe down here? Or did I come from down here? Man, there is blood everywhere. Okay, so no, this is where I came from. So I came, follow the blood trail, how about? I go out here. Okay, we can't follow it that way, because we can't move that gate. So that creature ran this way, and that, for the moment, is all we know. I don't think we went down this hallway. I feel like we did not. Okay, so I guess maybe it's out. Yeah, alright. Must be out here.
I am off to market. I will cry all the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
And this little piggy had none. Oh, that's open now. Alrighty.
He's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
A curious discovery. Metal ticking as it cools and contracts. This must be the strange machine my new friend told me of. If my children discovered this place, it is entirely conceivable they strayed downwards, delighting in their discovery. Very well, it seems my route is predestined. The descent begins. The dark descent, perhaps? How do I... Oh, okay. Oh, secret wall. And even more outside. Good to know we're getting outdoors a little bit, though I don't... The hell was that? So I don't imagine there's going to be a whole lot of being outdoors, considering we are supposedly descending into a machine. Okay, can't get in there. Yeah, I mean, and once we're underground, I assume it's just going to be corridors, a la the old Amnesia. Nope. Ah, crud. Ah, crap waffles. in a barrel of gin. When he's all mixed and the bones turn to jam, we'll raise a glass kindly to him. At least I still have my lantern. So yeah, there's no way of getting back upstairs.
Come on, slow coach. It's this way.
Slow poke. Trapped. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone who seems so close to my own, who seems to know me so well, does he lead me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? Probably. But do I have a choice? Even though his motives are unknown to me, I must find my boys. I will follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth if it will lead me to Edwin and Enoch. You named him Enoch. You can't love him that much.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
So, either I'm crazy, and he's right, and those kids are actually down in the machine somewhere, and therefore I can't possibly be seeing them up here. Oop. Or it's entirely possible that I'm just completely crazy and I'm hallucinating all of this. Like maybe I tried to shut the machine down myself because I realized how evil it was and... Ooh. I feel like I'm going to have to hide soon, and I'm kind of looking for a place where I might do that. What's this do? Some kind of... Don't know what... Huh. Don't know what that's supposed to be, but I'm going to leave it in that position for now. What are you? This looks important. I'm going to guess it probably goes to this machine back here somehow. Battery? Battery slot? Guess not. Okay, so... Oop. Saboteur has been this way. Intriguing. The gates are far too heavy for a man to lift and are instead hoisted aloft by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors connected to these electrical switches. Whilst the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun, and the gates will remain an impenetrable barrier to progress. It really looks like it was one of these. Oh, okay. I can just... There we go. So I'm sure that didn't do anything good. I still don't know what that... Well, whatever. It is what it is. A couple of hanging ropes. Man, ugh. Alright, door's barred from that side, so I can't go out that way. Ooh, come on, little fella. Ah, here we are. Oh man, I haven't run into anything yet, and that makes me nervous. Uh-oh.
Bandaged feet and eyes. Small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
Probably walk like... Ugh. Uh-oh, am I stuck? No, I'm not. Okay. Oh, I can... Oh, barrels. Can I get up here now? Okay, now I can get up here. Oop. Oh, that's another locked closet. Ugh. I know something is going to pop out at me eventually. It has to. And I'm dreading that occurrence. Okay, so no, I can't. I gotta go back, I guess, because I am also dreading having to edit those boobs out of the last video because I don't have my editing software right now. I don't even... It's on my laptop, I think, so in theory I could just send the video over there and edit it there, but I'd rather do it on this machine. Just have to remember what software I used. And again, I think I have the software... I've got it somewhere in case I need it. I just... gotta go through the trouble of getting it again. Okay, that's closed. I probably have to activate something to open that. Didn't I just fix this? Or I guess this is a different one. What's happening? Oh man. Oh. More electrical sabotage. Another confounded fuse box. The fellow is thorough in his sabotage, if somewhat repetitive. The stench from these barrels is quite discomforting. I would certainly hope that whatever chemistry this room is designed to store is not a defining feature of the flood that threatens my children. I'm sure that you built this machine, Mr. Mandus. So that's how these things go. Alright, so I have to find another fuse. Which I'm going to guess is down here somewhere. Fuse. Oh, there's the fuse. And some dead rats. So far, so good. Should probably note that little area is a place I can hide if I need to. The path is clear. It seems this chemical processor is merely one part of a much larger complex. No easy route for me, then. I will follow my fever, the calls of my children, wherever they may lead me, as I move further into this strange empire. Whoa. Is that one of my children? Or was that something else entirely?
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
Oh man, did I murder my children? I bet I murdered my children. probably why.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
Yeah, you should probably have, like, if you have an evil machine down here, you should probably have locked this up a little bit better. Well, that looks like a secret entrance to something or other. Time to time I get... Oh, I thought that was like a face or something.
I told you he'd come.
Extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. And you built it all. Good God, man. You have been busy.
It is wonderful how tragedy focuses the mind. What else was I to do? Fall into grief, pine, and fade in my hopelessness? Why not then simply die in that jungle amongst those dead temples?
Nothing really over here. It's just into the vault here, it looks like. Looks very high tech for an Amnesia game. Let's see here. Can't really, maybe. Can't. Alright, spin that one. And... oh, it's an airlock. Chemical bath, I assume, for disinfection purposes. And... ah, okay. One side of the airlock, other side of the airlock. Gotcha. Can I... ah, there we go. Okay. Hello, ma'am. You're looking mighty crazy today. What is that? It says... Mangenreichen. Oh, this is interesting. Creepy, too. Sheep. Just kind of looking for letters here. There doesn't seem to be any... doesn't seem to be any oil. And back we are. Can't get through there. Distributions clerk. Sounds like the machine. The factory offices. All the suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of life. It's every bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex, yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just a falsification. But I must put aside my anxieties, quell the unease that pits my stomach, and continue on my path. Yeah, maybe that voice is the machine, like, given awful life through evil, trying to talk to me. Excuse me, chair. Just have to go on a note search. Aha! Oh, and we are out of time, but let me read this note first. May 1st, 1899. But then, what if they could stand upright and walk as men? What if the brute were harnessed thus? Would they sing? Would they find their own God? I have seen things, and I will tell you now, no. No, they will not. But they will happily accept fealty to a God thrust upon them and worship it thus given. In this I realize they are no different to the masses. They are much the same as us. Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, I understand that we too are shackled and must be set free. To free the man, we cut the man. In order to cross the great evolutionary line, it must first be painted upon the ground. So that will do us for this episode, and we will explore further when we return. Thank you all for joining me on another episode of Polar Bear Plays, and I hope to see you all again very, very soon.